My name is Cameron Greenhall. I'm with the Living Waters International Community Church, and I'm the soccer clinic administrator for the clinic. This is our third year of having our Brazilian brothers from the Baptist State Convention of Paraná, and this has been a blessing to our community. This soccer clinic has allowed us to reach out to members of our community, people in our community that we would have never have had contact with before, but through soccer, it allows them to come out to us, and it allows us to engage with them and to meet them. Every year that we have the soccer clinic, we look forward to our Brazilian brothers coming and staying with us. We'll host two in my own house, and for my family, it is a great experience to get to know brothers in Christ, part of the family of Christ from another country, to share stories. It encourages our faith for my children. It increases their faith, and the aspect of missions is growing in our family because of these Brazilian brothers that we have that come to visit us. And so I'm very grateful for what this Brazilian soccer clinic does, not only for our community and our church, but also my life and my family personally. This is the third year that we're having the Brazilian soccer clinic, and through this, each year that we have it, we're seeing more and more people coming from the community to the clinics and also to our church. One of the things that is great about this is not only are we having more and more people coming to the church, and I am the youth pastor for our church and seeing more youth coming to be made into disciples of Jesus, but for our church in particular, it is helping them to see the faith of our Brazilian brothers, and for them, maybe their gift isn't soccer, maybe they have something else, and they've been more encouraged, and their faith has increased through these Brazilian brothers, and they're now reaching out in different areas, using their own gifts and talents to reach out to members of the community for Christ.
I'm Christy. My husband Cameron and I are the youth pastors for the church, and we're also the administrators for the soccer clinic. And we are always really grateful when we get to be in partnership with the Brazilian Soccer Missionaries, because when they come to our community, it brings an aspect for us to be able to reach out to the community in a way that we can't as a church. We don't have this leverage that the Brazilians do with having that touch of soccer. When you say you're having a Brazilian soccer clinic, all of a sudden then you get people's attention, and it grabs people from something where they see that as a professional aspect, something they want to go to, rather than just our church hosting its own little soccer clinic by ourselves. And so we love it when the missionaries come and help us out, because then we get to put on all of our signs and our banners and it brings people in who normally wouldn't be interested in a church. They normally would maybe just keep driving by, but when they see something about a Brazilian soccer clinic, then it touches a part of them. And from it, we've seen a lot of friendships develop. We've seen people in the community ask us, where is your church, and what is this all about, and how do you have a partnership with these people, and what brings you guys together? And then through that, we get to tell them about Jesus Christ, and that's our relationship with these missionaries, is Jesus Christ, and that's why they come here ultimately, is to share the good news of Jesus Christ. One really great aspect that we love to see in our church is how, now that we've been able to do this for 3 years, three separate clinics, in 2011, 2013, and now in 2015, we see how people who came to the clinic at one point are now actually a part of helping us host the clinic. And it's incredible. It's incredible to see how I can think of one man in particular who started coming to our church in 2011, the week of the soccer clinic. And he came to our church the night we were having our preparation for the missionaries to arrive. And when he heard about what we were doing, he knew that was the kind of church he wanted to be a part of. And now, 4 years later, he's very involved with helping donate towards the ministry and helping donate his time. He hosts missionaries whenever they come, and that's really exciting. And another couple also first started to know about the church in 2013. They had just become friends with another family in the church, and we asked them if they wanted to host some missionaries the week of the soccer clinic and maybe come and help out at the clinic. And they did, and through that they actually gave their life to the Lord. They were not Christians before, but because they hosted missionaries in their home and because they were here every day a part of the clinic, they gave their life to the Lord, and now she's here helping with registration this year. And they are again hosting 4 missionaries in their home. And it's incredible how it not only touches the community through the clinic, but even the preparation for the clinic allows us to draw families in through that aspect of helping us prepare. And now those same people are hosting the clinic with us. This year we did something different. We actually hosted 2 clinics. We did one in the morning for the children and one in the afternoon for the youth and the adults. And we've had a great response from that. Over this year, we've had over 60 youth and adults come through the clinic, and it's allowed us, especially for me and my husband as youth pastors, we have seen a tremendous amount of our youth that are in our church, be able to reach out for 2 hours every night to 18 and 20-year-olds in the community. And also the men in our church then have 2 hours every night to work with the men in the community who come for the clinic, because we're naturally a very soccer-oriented church, and we play soccer every Wednesday night and Sunday night. But a clinic like this, having the missionaries come and that focus then on Jesus Christ, not just on soccer, gives us that chance to kind of take soccer to the next level for them. And so a lot of the men who've been coming these last 3 days have seen that there's more to our church than soccer. There's something deeper there, and it opens up those lines of communication to no longer just talk about, certain games that we're on or certain teams that you like, but now there's that open door for a deeper level of communication. And even with the parents on the field, those parents who come and watch their children for 3 hours every morning, they ask questions. They want to know, why do you guys do this? How can you do this for free? What kind of church is this that would do that? And then that opens the door for us, and they're so grateful. So many of these parents say, wow, we've never heard of anything like this. This is the kind of thing that churches should do. This shows me that you guys really care about our community. So I love that because the missionaries come and help us with this, we get to be not just talking about Jesus Christ, but we get to be actively being Jesus Christ's hands and feet. And the community sees that, and they love it. They love seeing that we're a church that really cares. One thing that's great is when we stop the games and the practices every once in a while, and we get all the children or all the adults together to do a time of ministry with them. And the guys, the missionaries, they'll take turns bringing a testimony for the kids. And I love that every one of these guys has a different testimony. None of them are exactly the same. And that's so great that they aren't all, born in a Christian home and raised by Christian parents, or they weren't all, on drugs at the age of 15. There's different, because we have so many different families here represented. And so when they take turns sharing their testimonies, every day a different family is being touched by that testimony. People here can relate to all those different testimonies that are being given. And the music is great. We have kids who ask, can we do number 5 again? Can we do number 13 again? Because they know those songs. They know them. Even our youth, as soon as we announced the soccer clinic in May, they started humming. Ba-da, ba-da. They hum that already in their mind. They know that that's what's going to be coming in August, is the missionaries are coming and they're going to sing the songs that we like. And it's kind of a trademark for the clinic.
My name is Sage, and this experience was one that I'll never forget. Getting to work with and learn from some amazing professional soccer players was really cool, and it was really fun, and I'm glad I got to do it.
Yeah. And talking about your dreams?
I really want to be able to move up with my soccer team and maybe one day become the next U.S. women's soccer team, and I want to become professional.
Yeah.
This is my teammate Kelsey and Allie.
Ali, come here.
And this is Allie. And my favorite soccer player is Carly Lloyd, and I hope to one day be kind of like her, being able to have the skills she does, and I'm going to keep working at it.
My name is Kelsey, and I had fun at this camp because I met new people and I got to play with some of my teammates. My favorite soccer player is Messi, and my dream is to become a professional soccer player with my soccer team. And this is Sage, and that's Allie. The music was really fun to listen to, and I got to learn about Jesus. And I liked how the professional soccer players talked about their life, and I got to learn new things.
Oh yes, I'm gonna tell the whole wide world that Jesus is very good. tell everybody that the Lord is good. I'm gonna speak with everybody that the Lord is good.
Eu vejo a glória do Senhor no
Oh yes, I'm gonna tell the whole wide world that Jesus is very good. I'm gonna tell everybody that the Lord is good. I'm gonna speak with everybody that the Lord is good. I'm gonna shout to everybody that the Lord is good. I'll share around the world. I'm gonna tell everybody that the Lord is good. I'm gonna speak with everybody that the Lord is good. I'm gonna shout to everybody that the Lord is good. I'll share around the world. I'm gonna clap my hands. I'm gonna stomp my feet.
A alegria está no coração. Quem já conhece a Jesus. A verdadeira paz só tem aquele que já conhece a Jesus. O sentimento mais precioso que vem do nosso Senhor é o amor que só tem quem já conhece a Jesus. A alegria está no coração de quem já conhece a Jesus. A verdadeira paz só tem aquele que já conhece a Jesus. O sentimento mais precioso que vem do nosso Senhor é o amor que só tem quem já conhece a Jesus.